was wrong the moment I saw the way he looked at her. Not at me, not at his bride, but at my sister, the woman I never thought I'd lose him to. Because on the day I was supposed to start my forever, I learned it was never mine. Part 1. The Day Before Forever. I've imagined my wedding day since I was young. Not the dress, or the flowers, or the guests, but the feeling. That warm, rising certainty that I had chosen right. That the person standing at the end of the aisle was the one thing in my life that would never leave. His name is Daniel. And for 5 years, he was my safe place, my calm, my promise. Or so I believed. The morning of the wedding was soft and golden. Sunlight dripped through the curtains of the bridal suite like honey. My sister, Emily, tightened the back of my dress while humming a song we used to sing as kids. "Almost ready," she whispered. Her voice always sounded like kindness, like comfort, like home. If someone had told me then that in less than 6 hours my entire world would fracture, I would have laughed or cried or run. But I didn't know. Not yet. Part 2. The First Crack. It started with a look, one I wasn't supposed to see. Daniel walked into the bridal room with the wedding planner. He looked tired, nervous, normal, I thought. But then his eyes shifted past me, to Emily. And something electric flickered between them. It was small, barely there, but real. A tension, a recognition, something private. Emily blinked too fast. Daniel swallowed too hard. My heart didn't break them, but it tilted, just slightly. A warning, a whisper. When Daniel left, I asked her, "Are you okay?" She laughed, shook her head. "Just stressed. Weddings make me weird." I wanted to believe her, and for a moment I did. But sometimes the body sees truths the mind refuses. Part 3. The Message. Right before the ceremony, I stepped into the hallway to breathe. My phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number.
"Are you sure you want to do this?"
No name. No context. I typed, "Who is this?" A reply came instantly.
"If you go through with it, you'll get hurt. Ask him the truth. Ask your sister."
My blood turned cold. The hallway felt suddenly smaller. Walls closing. Air thinning. I called back. No answer. I texted, "What truth? What are you talking about?" No response. Just stillness and fear. And a rising sense that I wasn't walking toward a wedding, but toward an avalanche. Part 4. The Walk Down the Aisle. Everyone stood, everyone smiled, everyone believed this was a love story. I held my bouquet so tightly, I felt the stems bending. Then I saw him, Daniel, waiting at the end of the aisle. But his eyes weren't on me. They drifted past me to Emily. She stood to the side, hands trembling, chin quivering, eyes glassy. And in that moment, I saw it. The truth, the recognition between them, the history, the ache. Like they were the ones walking down the aisle toward each other. My step slowed. The room blurred. My heart cracked, quietly, like ice breaking underfoot. Part 5. The Vows That Broke Me. We reached the altar. The officiant spoke. Words drifted past me like smoke. Then he said,
Daniel, repeat after me.
Silence. Heavy. Thick. Wrong. Daniel's jaw tightened. His throat bobbed. He should have looked at me, but he looked at her. Emily's eyes widened. Pleading, warning, desperate. I couldn't tell. He whispered.
I can't.
A murmur spread through the crowd. My mother gasped. Someone dropped a program. The music stopped. I whispered, What do you mean you can't? Daniel closed his eyes. Pain carved into his face.
I can't marry you.
He said, voice breaking.
I'm sorry. I can't pretend. Not when my heart belongs to someone else.
My voice cracked. To who? But I already knew. Part 6. The Confession. Daniel didn't speak. Emily did. Her voice barely held together.
I never wanted this. I tried so hard to stop it, but it happened.
Tears streamed down her face. Mine stayed frozen, too shocked to fall. Daniel stepped closer.
I cared about you, but I loved her first, before you, before everything.
I whispered, How long? They both hesitated. And in that hesitation, I finally understood. Too long. Part 7. The End That Belonged to Me. I placed my bouquet on the altar, slowly, gently, like laying a flower on a grave. I looked at Emily, at Daniel, at the wreckage of everything I believed. And I said, my voice steady despite the storm inside, if he was yours this whole time, then he was never mine. No screaming, no blaming, no begging, just truth. I turned, lifted the hem of my dress, and walked out of the church. Outside, the world felt bigger, colder, but mine. For the first time in hours, I breathed freely. The wedding wasn't mine. The man wasn't mine. The betrayal wasn't mine. But the future, that would be. I walked away. From the aisle, from the pain, from the ruins, and toward myself. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one you never planned. But walking away doesn't mean losing. It means choosing yourself when no one else does. My wedding didn't break me. It reminded me that love isn't supposed to hurt, and that the right person will never make you doubt your worth. If this story touched you, tell me what you would have done in my place. Your voice might help someone who needs it. And if you want to hear more stories like this, feel free to like, subscribe, or come back for the next chapter.